The original memory that the film based on isn't about nightmares or anything related to dreams. It was only a scary illusional experience I had at night. But due to Julie Taymor's inclination towards postmodern dreamlike stories and atmosphere, I decided to make the story about a dream and to make it less realistic and more surreal. Wide shots are constantly used in Taymor's films to present the emptiness and loneliness of the moment. In this shot, the camera tilts down and a bird eye view wide shot of the garden and the girl shows the empty atmosphere of the environment and the isolated status of the character. A stylistic type of shot in Tamer's films is that she sometimes uses worm's eye view shots to emphasize characters' fluctuating emotions. And in this shot, I used a worm's eye view shot to show the main character's confusion and curiosity about her dream. Taymor doesn't use much background music to unnecessarily break the silence of the moment. And in my film, I only used background music when the moment needs extra sound to create the atmosphere, and left the other parts of the film silent with only the ambient sound effects. The twisting and switching of the audience perception are frequently found in the mise-en-scène in Tamer's films. And in this shot, I framed the doll and the main character in the same shot, and used the distance between the subjects to create an illusion that the doll, which is closer to the camera, has the same size as the girl, and appears like an actual person. However, in the same shot, the doll is lifted up, and in the next shot, I show the audience that it's actually a doll, not a human, altering the audience understanding of the doll's actual size. Due to Taymor's experience in theatrical arts, the blocking and acting in her films are often more dramatic than those in usual films. In this shot, the two girls are directly facing each other and their gestures are frozen. This shot is a good example of the dramatic and stage-like staging and acting in my film. The close-up on the eyes of the masked girl is referring to the iconic opening shot of Titus Andronicus, where Taymor presents a close-up of a masked boy's eyes. A big trait of Tamer's films is that she incorporates elements from different time periods and cultures into the design of the costumes.
是你啊。
For the masked girl in my film, the costume I chose is a type of classic Chinese dress called qi pao, which was most popular during the Qing dynasty. And the prop she uses is a Venetian mask that has delicate European designs. Tamer uses quite a lot of Dutch angle shots to express characters' distorted internal world. In this shot of the masked girl, I used a Dutch angle shot and a push to present her abnormal intentions and to establish an intense mood. Tamer's films always have surreal and dreamlike collage of images that usually contain metaphorical meanings that connect to the main storyline. In my film, I showed the process of the main character's death using multiple images of body parts of a doll, presenting the bloody murder scene in a metaphorical way. And due to the fantasy-based and dreamlike context and atmosphere in Tamer's films, low-key and high-key lightings are used to differentiate between multiple times or spaces. In my film, the lighting and the dream sequence is high contrast, while the lighting and the reality has low contrast, creating a clear barrier between the two worlds.